What up and welcome, Soul Haze here, bringing you something a little bit different today. This is the Killing Floor 2. Not Call of Duty, no. This is the Killing Floor 2. Now this game, I love it. At the moment, well, when I bought it was £14 on the PlayStation Store, dropped down. I don't know if it was just for that month or, a temporary deal. Either way, it was better than paying 50, right? Or whatever it was. Anyway, so I got this on deal, so I check out on the PS Store if it's on deal, especially if you're into Call of Duty Zombies. If you're into Call of Duty Zombies, look at this. This is zombies on steroids. This game is crazy. Now, there's so many cool things about this game. Now, if you're not a fan of horror or, violence in general, I would not buy this game. As you can see, it's crazily violent, crazily gory, and it's got a really good system that I've never seen before, and it's the gore system that it has. It's crazy. Like the gore, the blood, the guts and all that goes all over the wall, the floors, the ceiling, never disappears. Now the bodies do after some time, but they stay there for quite a while, and you can literally just paint the entire, arena red. It is crazy. Look at that fat bastard. They're disgusting. They also puke on you as well. Lovely, right? But check these. Now you see here, that's a slow-mo, like kind of makes me think of bullet time from the Matrix or something. Basically that happens whenever you do something cool, as in like multi-kills, consecutive headshots and all this sort of thing. But this is the first round. I mean, it already kicked in. Now that's the end of that. And that was pretty fast paced for the first round, right? The first round in zombies, in COD Zombies, is really slow, but this just gets you straight into the action. Now this is the pod, I think it's called, and that is where you upgrade all your weapons. You can get various different weapons. Each character, yes, I think there's between 10, 12, maybe more characters. I don't know, I can't really remember. There's a lot of characters in this game to choose from, all have different abilities. You may notice there's a multiplier popping up on the top of the screen. Now that's a headshot multiplier for me. I'm the gunslinger, dual pistols and stuff. Now I unlocked an ability for the more consecutive headshots to get the more damage. It does eventually go if you keep missing, but you'll get like 10 plus 10% plus 20, 30, 40, 50, up to 50% damage, stuff like that. But you also, there's tons of abilities. That's just one. I mean, it takes me all day to go through all the abilities and all the characters. The characters I can remember, you've got like a flamethrower dude who's specializes in fire. You've got a shotgun dude. He's like specializes in like team support. He can give out like ammunition, I believe, and stuff like that as well. I mean, there's guys that can give out grenades and medics. They can revive you from afar, and literally tons of different abilities. A whole variety of different ways to play the game. It's not just straight up one way to play, which I love. Now this is the character I've been ranking up, Gunslinger. As I say, I got that headshot multiplier ability, and I'm pretty new to the game, so I don't know everything about the game. I'm not pretending to be a pro at the game. I just really enjoyed it, and I thought, what, this is similar to zombies, and it feels like zombies for adults to me. The gore is insane, and some of these characters. Now I think I already said, but I jumped up to the last level, because you can go up to 10 levels, and if you manage to go through the 10 rounds you get a boss, right? And each round is increasingly difficult. Now you can play this on your own, or you can play up 2, 3, 4, 5 and up to 6 players cooperative. The more players you have, the more zombies there'll be, which is kind of crazy, and the more difficult it is, the more health they have and things like that. Now currently I'm playing on hard. Normal for me, I played a lot of shooters. I found it, not too, it was kind of challenging at first, but once I got grips with the game, hard was the way to go. But this hard setting is difficult, and you can get 2 more difficulties above this, so it really requires a lot. Look at this chainsaw guy. A lot of teamwork on the levels above hard. Hard you can play with random or by yourself, but if you want to go to a difficulty higher than that, you're going to have to have a good team, communicating, party of friends, not just randoms. Now if you get past 10 rounds, you get to fight a boss. This is one of 2 bosses at the minute they have in the game, Dr. Hans Volter. These bosses are incredibly hard, and I haven't even tried the levels above this, but on hard, whew, there's what, 6 of us? I think about 3 of us go down in this boss. It gets crazy out of control. Now also, you'll notice I've upgraded the weapons as well. I started off with little revolvers, then it was like 9 millis, and then these Desert Eagles here, and then you've got 500 magnums, and each character has a whole variety of different weapons. I mean, there's even a guy who can run around with samurai swords and baseball bats and all kinds of melee weapons. He's a hard character to use. I mean, some characters are obviously easier to use than other ones, but they're all useful in their own little ways. You know, some are more difficult, like the guy who's the melee guy with the swords and stuff. He is really quite a challenge because you have to learn to block and parry and do all sorts of things. You can't just go heads up slicing them up. Well, you can, but you have to be good. Put it that way. So there's a whole variety of ways you can challenge yourself. And you know, you think, well, once I got to level 10, if I beat this boss, what do I do? You know, there's also tons of maps, tons and absolutely tons of maps. Like, I don't know how many maps there is, but there is a hell of a lot. I've not even played them all yet. And some of the maps are super cool. This one's like in a prison. Look at the gore. May I just highlight that again? Just look at the gore. I like my gore. I like my horror. So if you're a fan of that, definitely pick this game up. But this guy is, you can see, the boss is absolutely tank bullets. And see how he's got a force field around him there? He'll do that when he gets weak. And then he'll attempt to grab you like this. Little bastard. And then you see he revives himself by draining you. Now you can stop him doing that if you can all shoot on him, like all concentrated fire on him, and get the shield down, and you can stop him reviving his health. But it's not particularly easy. You have to be, you know, teamwork. As I say, on normal and hard, you can get away with solo or randoms. But anything above that, you're gonna have to proper think tactically about what you're doing, and you're gonna have to have a whole variety of characters, you know, with their own roles, and you're gonna have to work as a proper team, a proper unit, you know. It's just absolutely brilliant, and there's so much to unlock, you know, all the different abilities and all that sort of thing. Also, you've got tons of cosmetic stuff. You can like cosmetically change your character, his appearance and that, the camos on the guns, I think, as well. You know, you can do all sorts. So there's, you know, a lot of ranking up to do, and it takes quite a while to rank. I think each character goes up to, I believe it's level 25, and that takes quite a time. I mean, I think on this one right now I'm 13, and I've played a fair amount, not loads, but you know, a fair amount. So it does take a while. It is a challenge to get each character to 25, and once you've done that, your character's basically an absolute beast. Now, right now I'm playing the regular mode, but there is also another game mode as well, which is like a versus mode, which I haven't tried yet. So if you want to see that, let me know, and I'll have a go and, you know, post it up. Now, this boss is about ready to die. I think 3 of us, at least 3 of us died doing this, and there were 6 of us. Come on, die. There we go. Blown his body apart, and there is the victory. Anyway, something a little bit different from me today. I'll be uploading Ghost Recon next time, Wildlands beta highlights. Hope you enjoyed this anyway, and have a good day.